Today, I will be presenting the compact wastewater treatment system developed by ITDI for micro, small, and medium enterprises and restaurants. This developed technology is related to our completed project entitled Development of a Compact Wastewater Treatment System for Restaurants and MSMEs Discharging to Manila Bay Area under the program Support the Rehabilitation of Manila Bay. The project's main objective was to design and develop a compact wastewater treatment system for high organic wastewater that could be utilized by restaurants or MSMEs discharging to Manila Bay and its tributaries and comply with the regulatory standards of the Philippine Clean Water Act. MSMEs play a vital role in the development of the Philippine economy. More than 99% of companies in the Philippines are MSMEs and employ more than 60% of the country's workforce. Due to their large number, the environmental pollution released from these establishments can be substantial, especially if left untreated. Unfortunately, most of these enterprises have difficulty ensuring compliance with environmental policies and standards. One of the growing environmental pressures that MSMEs face is the need to treat their generated wastewater before being released into the water basins. Most standalone restaurants or MSMEs with limited space use only a system composed of a grease trap and a septic tank for the treatment of their wastewater. However, this type of system is not adequate to achieve the treatment efficiency to meet the regulatory requirements of the Philippine Clean Water Act. On the other hand, commercially available wastewater treatment systems require large areas and are too costly to be practically used by standalone restaurants or MSMEs. Thus, ITDI responded to these challenges that the MSMEs are facing. The ITDI, through this project, had developed a compact wastewater treatment system that requires less space and less capital investment for easier adoption. The system developed by the project team is composed of two tanks made of fiber-reinforced plastic with metal frame, stands, and auxiliaries. This is a modification of the previous ITDI developed compact wastewater treatment system. It has an improved clarifier design, vertically configured to reduce footprint. Each reactor has a smaller volume that can handle 2 to 4 cubic meters of wastewater with BOD of 800 to 1,200 milligrams per liter per day. Reactor tanks can be added if required to treat large volume of wastewater. The developed system was installed and commissioned in a fruit juice making facility in NCR. Several samples of the raw water and treated water from the system have been collected and sent to a DNR accredited laboratory for analysis to monitor the performance of the ITDI developed technology. The results of the pilot testings showed that the developed system could be used for the treatment of wastewater similar to fruit juice making. A pre-treatment or a solid removal system is necessary for wastewater with high solids. Several establishments around the Manila Bay area, mostly restaurants, have been given cease and desist order for not complying with the required effluent standards. Through this project, restaurants and MSMEs now have the option to adopt the compact wastewater treatment system to comply with the standards. As a result, the rehabilitation and restoration of Manila Bay can be achieved faster when more establishments comply with effluent standards. The project was conceptualized when several restaurants discharging to Manila Bay were given cease and desist orders. This project was one of the 3 projects implemented under the Support to the Rehabilitation of Manila Bay program. Manila Bay Cooperating Agency of DNR funded the program and DOST PCIEERD monitored the implementation. Initially, identifying cooperators was challenging since many restaurants were closed or had limited operations due to the pandemic. Thus, MSMEs were considered for this project. As mentioned earlier, the compact wastewater treatment system has been successfully installed in a fruit juice making facility. The results showed that it could be used in other industries similar to fruit juice making company. However, it cannot be used directly for wastewater with a very high solids content. On December 18, 2008, the Supreme Court issued SC mandamus on Manila Bay, directing 13 government agencies to clean up, rehabilitate, and preserve Manila Bay. Several cleanup drives and rehabilitation programs were implemented in Manila Bay area, but the efforts were not effectively manifested in the waters. Awareness and availability of technology for a sustainable environment and tourism can help address this issue. Moving ahead, the technologies introduced must be practical and can easily be adopted by industries, so they will be encouraged to set up their own system. This will lead to more establishments complying with effluent standards, which results to greater chances of achieving the objective of rehabilitating Manila Bay. Thank you and have a pleasant day.